we consider until now a very good assessment and this scientific consideration of university as an observator of the water and globalization issues. I would like to put your attention especially on this strategy that we are promoting in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs cooperation, university cooperation. Normally we think about the traditional academic collaboration, thinking to the university, and it's distinct from the university cooperation for peace and development, especially for these topics, as a strategy action aimed to build more developed and peaceful society. What I would like to underline that the challenges of the university, or the challenge of new strategies to promote a better future for population are in our time very linked to the capability of the international community to understand the causes of the crisis and the possibility to promote a better future through the training of the new generation. What means this? We need to invest in the university cooperation much more than in the past. We need to promote strategy in synergy with academic world, with a link between the civil society and the institution of the civil society, especially for thinking to the better security and development. And the last but not the least, I would like to, if you read the newspaper today, university is not a right place where to do proclaim. Huh? Can you read some papers today, newspapers? Huh? We need to change these mentalities, especially for the politicians. They utilize the new generation. I'm thinking about different countries, and not only one. Eh? Because university is not a place where the politicians send proclaims for their goals. We need to consider university part of a society where to solve and serve the society, not to utilize the university for particular political goals. This means that the young generation must be helped to promote common solution. And when you do this strategy by the politicians, are very, very bad utilization of the academic floors. I would like to present to you something very linked with the water and the globalization, the natural disaster. And we know the university must be considered a different way. We are not only a tower of science. We are tired of this concept. This old concept, closed concept. We need to open the door of the university. Not to the politicians, okay? Because they instrumentalize the young generation to these proclaims, and they are not consequence. They create confusion. Oh, you are from Foreign Office? Yes, I'm professor in Sapienza, but I'm speaking in the university. I'm free today to tell you, very frankly, that I don't like this strategy, creating confusion, especially where the confusion is very radicated in the place, like Middle East. Okay? We can utilize university considering university actors to serve the society for peace, stabilization, democratization. Now we are speaking about water and natural disaster. We know, academically speaking, that we have three main types of phenomena. natural catastrophes, technological catastrophes, social crisis catastrophes. This or many of these are linked with water. We have effect of disaster very dependent on direct losses, indirect losses. I am a medical doctor, PhD in social medicine. Part of my PhD I did in Oxford University, Queen Elizabeth House, on the humanitarian affairs. And I can tell you what are the main losses. I take this example just to conclude this section, that the cases of the tsunami following the earthquake in Indonesia has been a very good opportunity to support the population of Sri Lanka that been damaged by this disaster, but also thinking that in Sri Lanka, when we intervened there as a university program, was divided by the conflict. You know, the city, there was a conflict, internal conflict. I am no specialist in water disaster, but if you can see on the top, you have a normal situation here, and no are accustomed for this type of tsunami. This, we know, like the water retired, and all the people was curious what happened here. After that, they didn't know about this. No, this is risk. Well, when we speak a natural disaster, we need to speak about mitigation. And this is the situation after 1 hour or a few moments after the disaster, the invasion of the water. This is people maybe will not more exist now. So what can do the university in that situation, that to mitigate the natural disaster risks in this horrible drama, as you can see pictures after the tsunami, and this is just another vision of drama of people. We need to prevent, to utilize the university as a stable place, actor place, to support the future generation, to prevent and to mitigate the drama of tsunami. We have been twice in Sri Lanka with Italian cooperation, with rectors of Italian universities, to promote with University of Kandy, the old capital of Sri Lanka. We can see some rectors of the delegation, and with the Italian ambassador and the professor. This is a little with a face a little more color, is a professor, rector and professor, one of the most important famous professor of tsunami in the scientific world, Capabila, so I don't remember the name, it's very complicated. We try to create a course with the civil society. We are here with the ambassador and the responsible of civil protection, with the scientists, a course for the local population of the both part of the different part of the civil war also, because this is group in Italy finish at the end a course of mitigation of natural disaster specific in tsunami. What I'd like to tell you with this message, my message is that when we speak about university cooperation, we don't refer only to the exchange of lecture research, which is usually to the objective of traditional form of academic collaboration. Also, this kind of activity may be very useful. We need to change much more strategy. In university cooperation implies a more general strategy based on both analysis and action. Analysis and action. This is very important. We cannot only be a tower of analysis, and we need to do analysis and action of training and research on the field, of cooperation among the academic and civil institutions, diplomats and international organizations, voluntary and peace process if you need, in order to provide, this is very important, support in both prevention and solution of crisis, promoting future development. This is, I think, is a very important message for this new future of university actors. The United Nations are in crisis because they are closed inside their tower, are asking to the Italian cooperation to promote much more meetings with the universities, and they have the capability, in the other side, to open the university to all the world. So now we have started in Rome this new course of meetings with United Nations, especially for security, nutrition, or something like this, because the United Nations needs now to be more capable to understand the real society. They have big problems to understand. They are isolated sometimes on the field. I traveled very much from Sarajevo, Beirut, Sri Lanka, every time. I find the same situation. They are recognized in the university one place to discover again their mission, the mission to understand better the society. We need university, United Nations. And in this joint program, we can give a better future for our society. Thank you very much.
Venice International University and the Ca' Foscari International College are doing their bit to sort of put together different nationalities, more than 20 nationalities on the island, and mixing different competencies on this topic. So today we went from how to, shall I say, distill water from salty water, get fresh water from salty water on a small economical compound, and to, a global view of the issue and all this virtual water being transferred from one part of the world to the other. So I think we really can do this if we join forces and we give the resources to the right people to do it. So thanks again to everybody participating, and I hope this becomes like a regular event here on the island in the future. So thanks again, and see you soon.